Almost half a year ago is when we got the 6-inch Black Series Mandalorian. It has been that long since us 3 3/4 inch purists have had to wait to get our boy as an action figure. Meanwhile, my brother, 6-inch guy all the way, he's over here posing as Mandalorian, carrying it around, being like, bro, screw you, man, I got one, and I am jealous, I am upset. I do not own the 6-inch Mandalorian because I don't collect 6-inch Black Series. I knew that we would get a 3 3/4 inch one, and I would like it very likely more than the 6-inch. So me owning the 6-inch would be completely redundant, and I wouldn't want it anymore. Because this is what Star Wars collecting is to me. 3 3/4 inch or 12-inch. Those are the two classic scales. That's what I think of when I think of Star Wars. So finally, the first season's been off the air for a few months now. And we finally get Vintage Collection, Mandalorian, Cara Dune. I think they say it both ways in the show. And the Remnant Stormtrooper, which I will cover in a Storm Central. These figures are great. They're amazing. And I cannot recommend them enough if you're a 3 3/4 inch fan. But if you do the 6-inch, I hear the 6-inch ones are amazing, perfectly serviceable. Just get those. These won't really do much else different for you. But for me, 3 3/4 inch guy, I love this. I needed this, and I'm so happy we got it. So, yeah, let's talk about the card backs first, and then we'll get into how exciting these two are for me. So, let's talk about Cara Dune's card back. It's freaking Cynthia. But yeah, look at that. Look at that art, man. That's a very nice choice. Gosh, she's such a badass. I love Cara Dune, man. She's sweet. The Mandalorian up there. Then on the back, you just see the other figures in the wave. And some from the previous wave. So yeah, there we go. Here's the card on that. I like it. It's a good card. And if you want to see how I slice the cards off all nice and slice the bubbles off, I did make a video on that. Then the Mandalorian. Spoiler alert, his name is Din Djarin. I'm probably going to refer to him as that. It may even be in the title. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't watch The Mandalorian at this point, it's your own fault. And even then, Pedro Pascal, he said his name in an interview before the show even came out. So it's not really a spoiler, it's his name. His name is Din Djarin. Yeah, I mean, look at that art. That is the first picture of the Mandalorian we ever saw. So that is an amazing choice to have on the Vintage Collection card back. Then the back's pretty much identical. But yeah, we are at VC166 now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I like those card bag choices. They are great. Well, anyways, let us talk about Cara Dune first.
Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer, Cynthia.
If you understood that reference, then I feel sorry for you in some ways, but I also want to give you a cookie. But yeah, Cara Dune is an amazing figure. Look at this. I love her armor and her colors. Oh my gosh, what an awesome character design. Look at this. Look at her. She is awesome. She's badass. She's got the little rebel tattoo on her face. Look at her gun, man. Look at that gun. Oh my gosh, I love it. And she's got the little pistol there. Let's just look at it first. So the likeness is spot on. Look at that. And look at the little tattoo. You can actually tell what it is. It's the Rebel logo. God, that likeness is perfect. We have peaked for 3 3/4 inch likenesses. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And look at the armor. I love the color of the armor. And then look at the little paint right there. And I love the texture on her chest harness. Oh my gosh. Her vest, I guess. And look at all this paint everywhere. Oh my gosh. Look at all that on the belt. It's so funny though, 2. It just says 2 on her little pistol. Why? Yeah, look at that. That's nice. That's really good. Goes in there really nice. Look at the knee pad. Look at the knife. Unfortunately, it's not removable, but it looks so good. Oh my gosh. I think, are we paying too much for 3 3/4 inch action figures? And then I think back. KB Toys, back in the day, I have a carded Power of the Force Sand Trooper. I know they hiked prices, but they charged, I think, $7 or $8 for a Power of the Force Sand Trooper. So $5 more for something of this quality, I am more than willing to pay. So you've already seen all the accessories and everything. Of course, you can hold this. You can see her articulation's amazing. She can hold it up like she did. You're out of focus, Cara. Why are you out of focus? Why are you out of focus? Please don't. Oh my gosh. There we go. She can have it down. She looks amazing with it. You can really get her in nice poses. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ah, yes. But because of the strap, unfortunately you can't get it like strapped over her and her holding it at the same time without it being really awkward. But with how it is shaped and everything, you can get it over one shoulder, preferably. This is probably how it's meant. You can get it over both and laying back. I mean, that looks good. I think that looks solid. I dig that. And it's kind of really nicely formed to her body, too. You can see, I think that's how it's supposed to be, because look how it goes over the shoulder and her chest and everything. It's probably how that's supposed to be. And she can hold her little pistol, all nice. You can get her and Din getting at it, and then little Baby Yoda shows up like, what you doing? So you can do that. I like that. When are we gonna get a 3 3/4 inch Baby Yoda? We better. I swear, if we don't, I'm gonna be so bad. Special action figure set, do it. Even if he's just in the little floaty pod, I don't care. I want it. So yeah, you've seen how she looks and everything. Let's talk about the articulation. Double ball peg at the head. Look at this. Look at how far up it goes. Look at how it tilts. Even with her hair, look at how that tilts down all the way. Oh my gosh, that head articulation is amazing. Shoulders, the shoulder pads don't really hinder them until she gets up about that high, but why would they go up that high? Look at these elbows. Oh my gosh. That's not bad. That is not bad for the elbow range. Get back in focus, Cara. There we go. How dare you, Cynthia? And then the ankle hinges. The wrist hinges work very nice. Look at the armor on the arm, too. Oh my gosh. And I love the shock trooper markings on her shoulder. Or on her bicep, I should say. And it's so cool that the Mandalorian pretty much confirmed that is the Star Wars insignia for being a shock trooper. Because that's what clone shock troopers have on their armor. That is the shock trooper thing. And I love that. But anyways, really nice ball joint at the waist. Or I should say the hips, the waist. I'm going to say waist. The torso. The part of her body that is where her stomach is. The legs. Look at that. I mean, that's nice. That's good. Move forward, thigh swivel. You have a really nice knee bend and a swivel at the knee. Keep that in mind, that she has a swivel at the knee. And then you have down at the foot and up at the foot. No boot swivel, though. So this figure is amazing. Definitely contender for one of my favorite figures of the year. I'm not even joking. But you got Mando as well. And Mando does not hold back. So yeah, Cara Cynthia Dune is a complete win. Absolute win. Great figure. And then Mando. Oh, Mando. Good old Din Djarin. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. This is his outfit from the first chapter. And partially the second chapter, I believe. Am I mistaken? No, just the first chapter. And because by the second chapter, I think he's gotten the new shoulder pad. Or was it this shoulder that he replaced? I don't remember. I love how he has Shore Trooper armor. Freaking Shore Trooper armor. I love that so much. Look at this guy. Absolutely amazing. So his weapons, he has his Disintegrator, which is awesomely inspired by the holiday special Boba Fett weapon. And look at the paint on that. Oh, wow, the gold and the brown on the handle. Really nice. And this can store on his back. It slips through the bandolier and a peg on his back. So get that lined up. Come on. There we go. So it can go on his back. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Does it stay there? Reasonably. Let's channel our inner Huel from Breaking Bad. Reasonably. Anyways, because he has this here, and you start posing him around, and as you can see, it's gonna wanna come out. You can see it moving just by me posing it, and there, boom, there we go, it's out. So if you want it in there for good, you might just want to bypass the bandolier and just put it in his back straight on. It does kind of take it out to the side a bit, but it's more solid that way, even though it's not super solid. But you can see it took a little bit of effort to get that out. Then you have his pistol, which he also holds magnificently, so he can have the big iron on his hip. There's a whole parody of that for Mandalorian, and it was actually really good. But yeah, he's got his weapons. He's ready to take on the whole Empire himself, except he's not going to die like Dak Rowther. He's going to live, and he's going to save Baby Yoda. But yeah, he can hold his weapons really great. He does have really nice hinges at the wrist there. Really nice hinges, so he can hold it. And he can even get it over his shoulder. So if you want him like having it slung over his shoulder, look at that. That is badass, man. This is the Mandalorian. Alrighty. So, let's talk about how he looks, because he looks amazing. So his helmet's pretty decent. I noticed a little bit of black bleeding over the visor part right there. But I think this helmet looks really nice besides that. I really love the weathering and everything on it. It really gives it texture. It looks like Beskar, and I hope we get a whole Beskar Mando with this entire paint job. All the armor looks great. All the little silver for all the little exposed bare metal. Look at all that. The bracers there. Look at the orange on the gloves and the shore trooper pads. I mean, look at the little paint. They've gotten so precise and so good with this paint. It's phenomenal. Even the back has detail. The cape looks nice. The cape does look nice, even though it's not attached, so you can it just kind of just rests loose up there. I kind of wish it was attached, but at the same time, you could always just glue it if it bugs you that much. I love the interchanged armor there. Definitely pretty mismatched armor. Like, that looks kind of... I think even that armor kind of looks shore troopery. That's a very kind of Mandalorian knee pad. He's got kind of Boba Fett looking boots. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mandalorian's so awesome. Jon Favreau. Favaroni. We did not deserve the Mandalorian. We did not. I think it is the best piece of Star Wars media we have gotten in well over a decade. Well over. But anyways, yeah, that's how he looks. Let's talk about how he poses. So he has, like his girlfriend, I wonder if they're ever going to get together. Probably not. He has a ball joint right there. A double ball peg at the head, so you can get a lot of range. That's pretty much all you really need, though, because, I mean, he has a big old clunky helmet. Shoulders go up to 90 degrees. He has, like, detented elbows. Definitely be careful when you first move them, because they might be stuck. You can see it's detented, so you have that point, then that point, then that point. You can kind of get in between, but it's not super easy. But they bend really high up. Look at that. He really has some good bend, which allows for good articulation. Then his wrist, too, can pretty much move all the way down and all the way up, which you really need that for his rifle. And he's got a ball joint at the waist there, which is really nice. You get a good swivel out of it. The legs are very good. You have, look at that range, man. Oh my gosh. How much it kicks forward, too. You have a thigh swivel, but, like I pointed out with Cara Dune, I'm saying it both ways so people don't get mad at me. Look at that. There's no upper knee swivel. It's just the thigh swivel you depend on, which I'm surprised they haven't done that sooner. But because of that, he does have a boot swivel. So you can swivel the boot. You can also swivel the ankle, and you have the ankle hinge, which moves up really nice. So yeah, I wonder when they're ever going to actually get around to getting ankle tilts in 3 1/4 inch Star Wars. They may be like, oh, it's not really possible. Here, for my classified Snake Eyes review, here's this Snake Eyes that came with G.I. Joe Retaliation. Not possible, huh? Not possible? Who made this? Hasbro? Oh, wait, who are you? Hasbro? Okay, cool. They just need to get ankle tilts in these guys already. They've done it before in Star Wars. Clone Wars Phase 2 Cody had an ankle tilt. Out of all things, Clone Wars Phase 2 Cody. Why? It didn't even have ball joints at the hips. He had no use for it. But anyways, there we go. There is the Mandalorian Din Djarin, the protector of the baby, the child, and cool badass former rebel shock trooper. Alrighty, there we go. There's my review of these two. Absolutely love them. Absolutely recommend them. These are some of my favorite Star Wars figures to come out in a good while. I still love the Force Friday, like the Rey and those figures, but these, oh my gosh, ooh, oh. Too bad I just made my favorite vintage collection figures video, because one or both of these would probably be on that list now. Alrighty guys, there we go. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check my social media links, PO Box address, and frequently asked questions down in the description below. Have a good day, guys. May the Force be with you. And that reference was from Rugrats, by the way, just letting you know.